what was yesterday like for you?
Yeah, I know it was, like I said, it was real quiet for me, and then all of a sudden Drew calls and says this is what's going on, and we're getting this done and this done. So it was a great day for us.
Are you familiar with any of the guys who are coming in, or have you been working in the last few hours?
I don't know them personally. I know them, obviously I'm coaching against them and that, but besides that, no, I don't know them. But all character guys, hard-working, competitive guys.
When you've got these kind of decisions, bringing in 4 new guys in the middle of the year, is it a lot of conversations with you and the coaching staff about how you want to deploy them?
Yeah, it will be, and that's going to be, for the remainder of the season probably. You're going to put guys in different spots. We know what they've done with other teams and, what they feel comfortable in doing. So it's not like we don't know the players at all. I mean, we know the couple guys kill penalties real well. Maybe spot a guy in the power play a little bit, and, they're veteran guys. So they've got a good experience in the league, and that's going to help us.
How do you walk that line? You've got guys that are going to have to come out that have been part of your group for the whole year. How difficult is that?
It's always tough. It's always, but you know what? We got good people here and good character, and I think when everybody's healthy, we're going to have 27 guys around, and we're going to discuss that and talk to the guys, and you know what? It's all about trying to win. That's what you're trying to do. I mean, we're trying to win as a team, and I know at the end, if you go to the end, if you go to the Stanley Cup Finals, if you're fortunate enough to get there, you're fortunate enough to make the playoffs, it's going to take all 27. So that's going to be the message. I mean, we love everybody. They're all good people. We've had a good season with everybody, but we've added pieces to our team, and we're trying to make it better. So as a coach, I'm going to try and address the best 20 every night. That's my job, and that's what we'll try and do.
Are all the new guys going to play tonight?
Yeah.
So the decision to Schneider, I'm just curious what your thoughts are of him so far. And Braun can play either side, so how do you?
Yeah, well, it's something we're going to work on. I mean, we love Schneid. He's not going to play tonight, but he's played a lot of games for us, and he showed a lot. And it doesn't mean because we brought Braun in that Schneider's not going to be in our top 6. It's going to be about competition and who goes well and who plays well. But he's a kid, and he's getting some great experience, and he's played great. So we're real happy with him.
2 questions on Cobb. One, he can play the middle. He can play anyway.
Anyway,
It
yeah.
looks like he's starting on the left. Is that just to get him in?
Yeah, that's trying to put lines together. I mean, we're going to talk about it over the next while. He's very. I asked him this morning. He prefers center, like a lot of guys do, but he said either wing is fine too. He's not. He just wants to play and help the team as much as he can. So he doesn't really care.
And he was watching the power play. Is that a matter of? Will he be on the power play?
Possible. I mean, we'll see. I mean, we've got our guys, and like I told him this morning, if you're in second unit power play, you might get 10 seconds. So he sort of chuckled. He said, "I've been there, done that." So no, they're fine. We'll see where it goes.
You coached against Cobb. What do you think? What was your recollection of him when you coached against him?
Competitive, plays a 200-foot game, solid. Little offense, brings good defense, good on face-offs, all that stuff, all the character stuff, hard-working stuff.
You mentioned having lineup competition. How beneficial is that to have that in the locker room, just to push each other?
Well, as long as, like I said, we're going to talk about it. The guys, obviously some guys are going to be disappointed they're not playing as much, and that's all part of it. So it's going to be about attitude, take the right attitude, do what you can do. If you're not playing, go work hard and be ready for when you do play. And it's not easy. I mean, I'm not going to say for the guys that aren't playing, for the guys that might get bumped down the lineup, it's not easy, but we're all trying to win, and the players too, and coaches and staff and management. We're all trying to win for the New York Rangers and do the best we can.
Do you think these guys, and we can ask them too, but do you think these guys take this as a message from management of belief? Because,
I sure hope so. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I would have been disappointed if nothing happened yesterday, So, I mean, it is what it is, and when you add some character people and give you a chance to win, considering the season that we had, So I think our management staff did a great job yesterday. They added some strong pieces for us, and, I mean, if we're fortunate enough to make the playoffs, and if we play one of those other 7 teams, they're all good teams. Like, you look on paper, they're all good teams. They're all playing well. I mean, it's going to be a battle no matter who you get if you get in.
Tyler Mott, what does he bring to a line like you have him with?
Yeah, it's. I don't know where he's going to end up being, but again, he's a guy that can kill penalties. He's the games I watched in Vancouver, and Bruce Boudreau talked about the line he played with young Highmore, and I can't remember the other winger that they played with in Vancouver. That was their best line a lot of nights. You know, they work competitive, they forecheck really well, and we want Tyler to bring speed and a little bit of size to our group and the forecheck and skate and kill penalties, so.
You've been in this situation before. How quickly do guys need to kind of get acclimated to?
I don't think it's, I bring back my experience with going with Team Canada a couple times as assistant coach and being a head coach there last year. I think guys get their team chemistry together real quick, and it's not a big deal as some people make it. More as the media. I think they, you know, like we showed them some clips of our systems this morning, and they said, yeah, I've done that, been there, same stuff. So it's not a big adjustment. So they'll get to know their teammates a little bit and figure things out with us and try and figure me out as coaching on the bench. And so I don't think it'll take too long.
Through the coaching fraternity, do you reach out to Boudreaux? Did you reach out to David
No,
Lowry or
no,
anybody?
no.
About them?
No.
Kind of going off Dan's question, obviously, we'll ask the players how they take it, but how do you personally take it, you know, having Drew give you all these reinforcements, you know, does that
Yeah, no, it was real positive yesterday. Like I said, if nothing happened yesterday, I think our team would have been disappointed. And when I got the text and the call from Drew saying this is what we're going to do, you know, I was pretty excited. Makes you happy as a coach, and you know the feeling around your group. I mean, we've had a pretty good year to start. I mean, we're in second place in a real tough division and a tough battle every night. And when your team's winning, then you see other teams doing stuff, and you're saying, you know, and we knew something was going to be done. I mean, we talked about it for a month now, but it was good to get some, you know, positive energy to our team.